Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Deep Scan. This is a contract in the Sonoran Desert. This contract is unlocked after completing Dehumidification battle, and for this contract you're going to need 2 light beacons. So we're going to be using the Sentinel because that will allow me to have 2 light beacons, a set of anchors for emergency purposes, and an extra inventory slot for the water sample that we have to pick up and take back to the outpost. So let me show you what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be starting from the central outpost. And we're going to be making our way out of the outpost, down the hill, over to the big crater, which is right over here. So we're going to kind of follow this path along the river. Once we get to the big crater, we're going to head down into it and install a light beacon up here and right here, after which we are then going to bring the water sample back to the southwestern outpost. So that's what we're going to be doing. Let me go ahead and show you how it's done. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is leave the outpost, and if you have any questions about my vehicle loadout, you will find that in the description below. So, we're going to go right around this big rock here, and then head up over these rocks right here. Come on, trade! Alright, and right over here, we're going to cross right on over this gap. Just like that. It might take a little finesse to get your tires in the right spot, but most vehicles can go right on over that gap. After which, we're going to just kind of follow this big open area as we make our way to the climb down. That will get us off of the top of this plateau and down to the river below. So we're just going to cruise through here. Nothing too dangerous here, other than a few cacti. Alright, and here is our climb down. So from here, we're going to just very carefully work our way down to the bottom of this plateau. There's a lot of ledges here, so we're just going to try our best to kind of navigate our way around some of these as we make our way towards the bottom, trying to avoid any large ledges that could cause damage or flip the truck over. Once you get down to the bottom, you're going to head to the right and head up this hill on the back side of the cliff. We're going to follow this ridge all the way down here. And head right on down here. And right here, we're going to head right on down into the water. We want to go up onto this rock here. Right there. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Right up the rock. Right up here. We're going to go right through these rocks here. And then we're going to follow the river for a little bit. First, we're going to dip down into the river here. We're just going to make our way through the mud, follow the river, and that is going to take us to a climb up that we will be able to use to get up to the crater. Right over here is our climb up. And then we have one more climb up ahead that we'll have to tackle. And that is going to be right up here. You can see there's a lot of ledges that we're going to have to navigate around. So we're going to start on this side and climb up here. And then head over this way. Head up onto this ledge. And then right up straight to the top here. And that is going to get us to this upper area. Now there's a lot of random ledges and rocks and crevices and stuff up here, so we're just going to hug the edge of the crater. Make our way right on over this little hill here. The tires just didn't grip that ledge the way I was hoping they would. Right over here. And now we're going to head right on down the crater. You can use these rocks to just get right down to the bottom here. And you can see that orange square right over there by the water. That is what we are looking for the water sample. So we're going to drive right on over to the orange square, grab the water sample, and put it in our 4th inventory slot. Now, just for reference, we're down in the bottom of the crater here, and we need to go up to this point and this point to install a light beacon. So that is what we're going to do next. So we're going to start with the more difficult climb first. This is probably the harder of the 2 beacon points to get to. So to get up here, we're going to go right behind these trees. Right over here on this edge. And before we start climbing, we're going to go ahead and drop those tire pressures down a little bit just to give us some extra grip. Just going to climb right up here. And then right up here onto these rocks. Here over some more rocks, and right up at the top here is going to be our light beacon point. Head right up here and install the light beacon. And now we're going to head back down to the bottom. So I'm going to go ahead and get turned around, and what we're going to do is head right back up out of the crater the same way we came in. Go ahead and make our way back down into the crater here. Just going to go right around these ledges. Right up over here. And now we're going to climb on out of the crater. Alright, so right over here we're going to go ahead and install the 2nd light beacon. And now we have to take the water sample to the outpost, and that is going to be the southwestern outpost here. So we're going to go ahead and use our free truck recovery right over here to the southwestern outpost. And you can see here we can deliver supplies, and we're going to drop off the water sample, and that is going to complete Deep Scan. So hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and until next time, see you in the wilds. Bye-bye.